The county attorney's office approached Information Technologies for a contract routing solution. I had known that we had a solution in Parks and Rec that was more of a contract signing solution, not necessarily a contract routing solution, so I asked one of our business analysts who was instrumental at getting the Parks and Recs project going to take a look at the attorney's office project and see if we can shoehorn that project into a contract routing solution. We had a quick pilot group volunteer with Asset Management Services. They volunteered and started piloting the contract routing solution with our business analyst and the attorney's office. And within a week, they had already gone through a total contract process and really helped develop the routing process and routing form. Normally, their contracts take weeks to complete, and I think the fastest contract that they've done right now is 18 minutes, which is pretty impressive compared to how long it takes normally to do contract routing. It stops in multiple places along the way, and there's a lot of different verifications. Even with all of those verifications, it's cut it down from weeks to days to process contract. Most of our contracts get processed within hours rather than days at this point.
Doing business with Orange County is much easier now. Used to, you would get the proposal, certificate of insurance, any other documents that needed to accompany that, and you would make 3 hard copies and route it starting with the vendor through the different agencies in the county, and that could take anywhere from 5 to 10 business days. Since DocuSign, it's cut the time and the paper trail down to 1/3 of what we used to spend. For me, it's been easier because I don't have to call the contractor, I don't have to call the different departments or try to pick up that document and carry it from place to place, so it certainly has freed up some of my time.
Parks and Recreation's been using DocuSign since 2013, and we've benefited because we've been able to eliminate the need for a lot of paper. If you can imagine, the application's 4 pages long, and we receive over 250 applications in a year. We're able to post a link on our website that applicants can access at any time of day at their convenience instead of having to drop off a paper application at the office. And we're able to better protect their information because it goes directly to the volunteer coordinator instead of being passed through multiple hands. DocuSign makes my job a lot easier because I'm not having to track down paper copies of background check information.
When I was initially hired with Orange County, one of the things I was tasked with was implementing a contract routing process that would improve the existing process. And the reason for that was there were multiple contracts that took months and months of review before they were approved and signed, and the work for those contracts had already been done. That presents unacceptable legal issues for the county, multiple issues. And what we came up with, the IT director and I, was the DocuSign process. It cost the county less than $500 a year. The prior process cost tens of thousands more, and I believe this process is saving in time, direct costs and indirect costs. I think it's saving Orange County at least $50,000 a year.
Orange County prides itself in innovation as well as technology, and introducing DocuSign to each of the Orange County departments is just another example of that. From a personal standpoint, my interaction with vendors is so much more convenient. There's no more back and forth between their office and my office to collect signatures. We're just waiting for the standard mail to go back and forth.
Oh, DocuSign is a tremendous benefit to my department as well as to the county and its residents. It's effectively lowered the process time for the paper contracting process by a factor of 20. It allows my staff, myself and my staff, to increase the productivity and do things at its highest and best use. Well accepted by the vendors and by the rest of the county staff. Tremendously cost effective. Just a good use of county time and county resources. I don't understand why we would go back to anything other than DocuSign.